geopolitical analyst joining us live. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Purnima Nath. We are glad you're joining us here because our viewers really want to know what really happened. The first time that assassination bid took place, the Trump security was stepped up. So it is coming as such a very big surprise right now, Ms. Nath, that a second assassination attempt was on Donald Trump's life. If you could take our viewers through what really happened and how did this situation come to head in the first place?
Thank you so much, first of all, for having me. What we know at this point of time is that it was a private golf event that just actually not publicized at all, where obviously President Trump was playing, and Secret Service and other entities that we have in the United States actually don't officially perhaps not involved, but they actually do look at the area and involve because of his status as a prior president of this country. However, in the bush, somebody was actually waiting for and aiming for this shot. So when they noticed, they actually chased him, and they have the license plate number and etc. But what's more concerning about this is, if this is not a publicized event, then somebody must know within. So it must have been leaked or so. And then there's another thing that is happening. The die-hard Democrat fans are actually trying to push a narrative that it is a fake assassination attempt. As you said, this is a second attempt. Now, what I'm concerned about is the violence and the terror and the horror of Democrat Party, which I often align with the Congress Party and the left Islamo-Marxist Party of India. It's very disturbing that this is exactly what's happening in United States as well. I didn't expect nor realize that somewhere along the line in my lifetime I will be seeing certain things that we have witnessed in India or in other parts of the world to happen over here. And we are extremely disturbed at this point of time. And I personally feel that his security has to be amped up. And I think after this second attempt, I think it's not an exaggeration to even say or connect a couple of dots saying that the Democrats are extremely violent and dangerous at this point of time, and they're actually desperate to take him on, remove him from the presidential candidate position in order to install their own. And I think that is where things are going down too. And I'm quite disturbed at this point of time. And I think our country needs to heal when the Democrat Party, that their top politicians come to the forefront and say the violence doesn't belong in America. What we have seen in the past, whether it's 2020 BLM Antifa riot or even Kamala Harris going out there actually raising funds for the rioters and the rapists and you name it. It's just quite fascinating how the political landscape has changed in America.
Also, Ms. Purnima Nath, we have to also talk a little bit more about how will this affect Donald Trump's campaign trail. We know at the U.S. presidential debate, he actually mentioned his first assassination attempt. He said, "I almost took a bullet to my head." He's used this a couple of times. If you could take our viewers through, what you feel will change now after the second assassination attempt on Donald Trump in terms of his campaign, his rallies, and his prospects.
Well, first of all, if such kind of attacks happens, the first reaction of a candidate or any person actually is to hide. What we saw in the first assassination attempt for Donald Trump was absolutely opposite. He actually stood up and said, "Fight, fight, fight," with the fist up in the air. It actually energized his base as well. And one innocent Trump supporter had to take the bullet. And obviously it was aimed at him. Now, what question question comes towards that why the shooter was not even taken off before that assassination attempt actually happened. So we still don't know exactly what happened. I mean, I'm pretty sure the investigation is going, and I'm pretty sure that hopefully United States is going to be able to communicate to the people of America as well as the world actually what really happened here from a Secret Service perspective, from an FBI perspective. Now, from a second assassination attempt, you mentioned that Donald Trump used the phrase that he took a bullet, almost took a bullet. There is no lie in it. Could you please tell me what is the lie that he told in this particular sentence? And if I was me, I would use probably 50 times. So I would say it is right for him to tell this is the truth to the people. So why shying down? Or at the same time that the people, I mean, leftists are out in the open, armed leftists are trying to take him on. And then normal people, you won't even expect these people to be so violent. They have such an angst, such an hate against the Republican Party, against President Donald Trump, against conservatives at this point of time. I am a conservative as a brown Hindu Indian American. I take the flag all the time. That how can I be a Republican, on top of it President Donald Trump supporter, and in America as an immigrant? And then I have to tell them, look, this is a particular person who was a billionaire already before he became a politician, and he's not a career politician. He actually lost his worth after he came into the politics. So he's actually not there in order to grow his wealth. You take everybody, whether it's Obama, whether it's a Kamala Harris, whether it's a Biden, Clinton, you take name one after another, you will see all of them actually raise their wealth after they came to politics. His case is different. So to answer your question, this is concerning to me as a supporter, as an Indian American, as an American in this soil today. Whether he uses this phrase twice, thrice, 50 times, I think this is the truth that needs to be spoken to maximum number of people at this point of time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ms. Purnima Nath, geopolitical analyst, for joining us here on Republic TV, helping our viewers understand this story from different perspectives. Thank you so much, Ms. Purnima Nath.